can tell, Emily Dickinson was a soul who loved music. I am a historical musician. I've looked into the musical lives of a number of figures from this time, like Longfellow, Hawthorne, and let me tell you, Hawthorne was a really sour person, and he did not like music at all. But Longfellow loved it, and so did Emily. She lived in a world where she heard the music all around her, and believe it or not, she made music herself. When she was just 2.5, she started banging on her Aunt Lavinia's piano, making what she called music. In 1845, when she was 15, she got her first piano, something she'd been waiting for a long time. And in September of that year, she reports that she's taken piano lessons and doing quite good. Evidently, and then in 1846, the next year, she says that she's still taking lessons and practicing 2 hours a day. I can't use in 1848, we hear from one of her letters how her lessons are paying off. She says, "Father, wishing to hear the piano, I, like an obedient daughter, played and sang a few tunes, much to his apparent gratification." She actually, one of the biggest evidence we have of her love of music is that she put together a book, an album of musical pieces that she loved to play. It's really, if you look at it, it's really diverse. It has exercises, it has piano pieces, something quite difficult, and popular songs as well. These were things that she loved to play and sing. We can tell how good she was because when you look at some of the pieces, they're very, very difficult. She was able to complete. In fact, I did a larger concert at Stanford with this kind of material, and we had a pianist who did some of the pieces in the book, and he attested to that. I have to get to him. I don't know how much to piano, but this is box. So, one other thing about her, before I go bring some music in, is that she also seems to have been a very fine improviser on the piano. One of her friends, Kate Scott Anthony, tells us that we recall those blissful evenings at Austin's when Emily was often at the piano playing weird and beautiful melodies, all from her own creation. So, as I say, there are 20 songs contained in the album that she put together, and they give us a fair portrait of American popular music in the 1840s and 50s. They really represented the Celtic tinge, which was so popular at the time. Robert Burns, Thomas Moore, that kind of material. One of the people that, and also there was popular songs from the theater that were in there. There was even a minstrel song, Old Dan Emmett. But one thing that there wasn't in there was anything by Stephen Foster. And that's surprising because Foster was a very, very popular composer. So we can tell that she didn't like Foster very much. So, although I played a song by Foster in the early part of the show, when you guys were coming in and waiting, that's the only Foster. So now let's play some of these songs and see what's happening. We're going to start with the Celtic tinge, which was so prevalent in the book. And it's a song by Robert Burns called Ye Banks and Braes. Ye banks and braes, O bonny doon, how can ye do, so fresh and fair? And how can ye chant, ye little birds, and nigh so weary, full of care? Thou break my heart, thou warbling bird, that wantons through the flowering thorn. Thou minds me of departed joys, departed never to return. Oft have I roved by bonny Doon to see the rose and woodbine twine, and ilk a bird sang, oh, it's love and fondly so, light mine. With lightsome heart I pulled a rose full sweet upon its thorny tree, and my false lover stole my rose, but she left you with me. One thing I want to tell you, this guitar it's a modern guitar, but it's a reproduction of an 1880s parlor guitar. So this is similar to the kind of guitars that have been played in the industry. Now I'm going to stick with the Celtic tinge, and I'm going to play a song by Thomas Moore. It's called "Believe Me If All You Endearing Young Charms." And if you ever watch Looney Tunes, the original Looney Tunes, you know that this song is featured in one of the Looney Tunes where Daffy Duck is trying to blow up Bugs Bunny, and he's playing a marimba. And the tune that Bugs Bunny is playing is trying to play is "Believe Me If All These Endearing Young Charms." And he keeps getting it wrong until Daffy runs out and hits the right note and he blows himself up. I don't think Emily did that. I don't think she knew Looney Tunes. Believe me if all those endearing young charms which I gaze on so fondly today were to change by tomorrow and fleet in my arms like the fairy gifts fading away, thou would still be adored as this moment thou art. Let thy loveliness fade as it will, and around the dear ruin each wish of my heart would entwine itself verdantly still. It is not while beauty and youth are thine own, and the cheeks unprofaned by a tear, that the fervor and faith of a soul can be known, to which time will but make thee more dear. Thou would still be adored as this moment thou art. Let thy loveliness fade as it will, and around the dear ruin each wish of my heart would entwine itself verdantly still. Now, of course, this is a song about a woman aging. In fact, her husband's going to still love her after she ages. But I just love this one line. And around the dear ruin, this is what he's saying about her face, the dear ruin, in each wish of my heart would entwine itself verdantly still. Seems like a backhanded compliment. I have two more songs I'd like to play for you if you stay with me here. One is, the Civil War. Emily lived through the Civil War, and a town like Amherst, like many other towns, couldn't escape the Civil War. I mean, not that they were invaded, but their young men went away, and many of them died. And Emily knew a lot of people who died. The one death that hurt her the most was a family friend named Fraser Stern, who died in 1862 at the Battle of Newbury. And she writes extensively about that in her letters. So what I decided to do to represent that was to play some songs that she would definitely have known, because they were ubiquitous during the Civil War. And these were particular songs that had to do with the North, because she's from Massachusetts. If you were here during the beginning, you heard one of those just before the Battle Mother. Now I'm going to tell you a song called Tempting Tonight on the Old Campground. Tempting tonight on the old campground, give us a song to cheer our weary hearts, a song of home and friends we love so dear. Now many are the hearts that are weary tonight, wishing for this war to cease, and many are the hearts that are looking for the right to see the dawn of peace. Tenting tonight, tenting tonight, tenting on the old campground. Fighting today on the old campground. Many are lying there. Some are dead, some are dying, and many are in tears. With the hearts that are weary tonight, wishing for the war to cease. And many are the hearts that are looking for the light to see the dawn of peace. Tenting tonight, tenting tonight, tenting on the old campground. Now I'd like to do another. This is not. It's a Celtic song, but it's not by Burns or Moore. It's a really popular song of the day called "The Rose of Allendale," and I think that it's a great song even today. And I'm going to bring you into our participation part of the evening. I would like you eventually to sing the chorus with it, because it's pretty easy. It's the Rose of Allendale, the Rose of Allendale. By far the sweetest flower there was what? The Rose of Allendale. The moon was fair, the skies were clear, no breath came o'er the sea. When Mary left the Highland cots and wandered forth with me, though flowers decked the mountainsides and fragrance filled the vale, by far the sweetest flower there was the Rose of Allendale. Here it comes. Was the Rose of Allendale, the Rose of Allendale, by far the sweetest flower there was the Rose of Allendale. Where I wandered east or west, though fate began to lower, a solace still was she to me in the sorrow's lonely hour. When tempest slashed our gallant bark and rent her shivering sail, one maiden form withstood the storm. 'Twas the Rose of Allendale. Come on, everybody. Was the Rose of Allendale, the Rose of Allendale, by far the sweetest flower there was the Rose of Allendale. And my fevered lips were parched on Afric's burning sands. She whispers the hopes of happiness and tales of distant lands. My life had been a wilderness, unblessed by fortune's gale. Had fate not linked my lot with hers, the Rose of Allendale. Everybody. Was the Rose of Allendale, the Rose of Allendale, by far the sweetest flower there was the Rose of Allendale. One more time. Was the Rose of Allendale, the Rose of Allendale, by far the sweetest flower there was the Rose of Allendale. We're so big.
Do you want to hear another one?
Of course.
Because you do understand that Emily Dickinson had a lot more fun than you probably before.
We haven't even talked about the dog. Show us how to dog.
Unlike New Yorker, she didn't look equal. She had a neat one.
Big dog.
Oh no, pugs.
I into the top of the camera.
No, they didn't put Carlo on top of their carriage when they were picked up.
All right. Should we hear another one then? This is another one from the Celtic tinge. It's called Wild Mountain Time. This is another one where I think you could help out on the choruses if you were so inclined. This is when you go, lassie go, and we all go together for the wild mountain time all around the blooming heather. When you go, lassie go. Oh, the summer time has come, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows among the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together for the wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? I would build my love a bower by yon clear crystal fountain, and on it I would pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will ye go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together for the wild mountain time all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? If my true love, she were gone, I would surely find another where the wild mountain thyme looms among the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together for the wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? You have to I just want to tell you, you've been a tremendous audience. I'm so thrilled that you sang along with me. Your voices are better than mine, that's for sure. So anyway, thanks for coming, and I think we'll turn it over to April. Oh, just one last thing. Remember that these songs are all ones that Emily liked to play and sing herself. So you actually get a first-hand experience, just like you did with the putting in the garden. So this is truly a sensory presentation.
I'm so thrilled to present this with such a fantastic team. Thank you to Tom Good and Nadia Good as our documentarians. Thank you for being a fabulous audience for this first time world premiere of Emily Presents